An explosive Biz TV created and conclusion in a situation for both teams heading into the six-man holiday street fight, and Sheamus and Keith Lee began throwing their weight around, but it wasn't long enough. The two Titans were at each other's throats, and improving distraction allowed John Morrison, to toss Sheamus from the top rope and send him crashing through the Holiday spread on the outside. The Holiday hijinks, and then kick into the high overdrive as AJ Styles' target was hobbled knee of Drew McIntyre with a candy cane, but the King of Claymore Countries delivered his own holiday treat. Drew McIntyre sent the phenomenal one flying into the ringside Christmas tree and splashing eggnog into eggnog. With the Miz down, Sheamus and Lee fought over the final tag, and Lee eventually seized the moment with a spirit bomb when after the final bell, a frustrated counter warrior dashed with a brogue kick to Lee, much to the display of McIntyre. Matt and Luke Harper, aka Brody Lee, had passed away on Saturday. It was a shocking, unexpected event with the whole wrestling fans. God bless his soul. I'm going to miss him, and I will miss him. Everybody will miss him. My best matches of him winning, he won the TNT title and the Wyatt family versus the Shield at Elimination Chamber 2014. That's the best matches of all times. With the Adam Cole renew a long-running rivalry with one of the Undisputed Era most hated enemies in Velveteen Dream, while both superstars clearly had each other's with escorted out previous meetings. Cole was at the top of his game. The Playboy, the Panama City Playboy, promoted a blow with a super kick in the back of the Dream's leg as he tried to go risk hobbling for the rest of about. And Dream later tried to come off the top again, but was a super kick for his troubles, and then Cole blasted him with the last shot off for the big time win. Let's see now. Rhea Ripley and had an uphill climb of her for the most of the bout, with Dakota Kai wounding her early on, vicious stomping her arm on the apron. Kai determined the much of her action behind a ruthless mean streak for impressive her in her first match since War Games, but the Nightmare eventually fought back when she was eventually no use for her left arm. For Rapunzel was banned from ringside and did not keep her from taking off the stage to stare Ripley down the former NXT championship. It made her to stare Rapunzel down as she pinned Kai. Following the riptide, the referees tried to prevent Rapunzel confronting Rita afterwards, but it had no prevail at the nemesis of war wars soon turned into a fist fight. Ultimately, roughly a dozen officials needed to separate the two powerhouses. And Sting came into AEW, and the Team Taz had to go jump Darby Allin. And by Sting stopped them. No. Sting came to AEW, and then it was interrupted by Team Taz. They're gonna go jump Sting, and then Darby Allin saved Sting for Team Taz's attack. Sting says, "Tony, that's a pretty deep question. You see what I'm thinking about an answer to that question? I go back in time. I remember when I was looking for the break and was watching the matches with one of the greatest all times. As we speaking through the curtains and Tom talking about one of the greatest all ever, Dusty Rhodes. And because of Dusty and his conversation, we had when we were watching that match, he would look at me. He said, "Stinger, baby, we're gonna put some color on your face, and we're gonna put some color on your tights and color on your boots. I want you to glow in the dark, baby." And then I was going to put with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. We're gonna get funky like a monkey, if you will. I will never forget those words, because it wasn't so long after Dusty told me those words that I was wrestling one of the greatest all time. The Nature Boy Ric Flair in the main event matches. So you forward all these years and late when I see Cody in the ring, Dusty's offspring, I don't know. I can't describe it. I guess I couldn't stay away. I want to be part of AEW, and Cody was doing right, leading the charge. I want to be a part of it. And the fan says, "Welcome home." Sting continued regarding Darby. When Team Taz came to interrupt, Taz made his way out with Team Taz interrupting Sting. Let's put a stop with all this through. It's very emotional. I could steal a clinch, Sting. What you're saying, I guess it would be a tear into my glass of the eye. I know you for a very, very long time. Anyone else that knows that everyone that knows that, you know that Sting, it's about Sting. It's always about, man, Taz is he don't like Sting, and he has sent his team Taz. Ricky Starks said that didn't care about Sting with Cody or Darby, but they